Welcome back, YouTube. BigSweetC here with you. We're gonna take on the first and foremost, I'm gonna pop over here, see if maybe there's anything we can reinforce. I don't know if you watched last episode, the cleanup episode. I got some more Twinkling Titanite. I took out the Pursuer a couple of times. I think that might be it for the Pursuer. Not 100% sure, but I think that does it. I don't really know if I want to put any more on the longsword. I'm kind of hoping that the sun sword comes pretty quick, but we don't know. So maybe I'll just put, I'll put this one up to +3. Large Titanite Shard. I got 7 of them. We'll keep it at +3 for now. We are using the short bow. A couple of Titanite Shards. We'll bump this up a little bit. We're gonna get to this pretty soon. Petrified Dragon Bone. Target shield is at +2 right now. So we're looking pretty good on all that stuff. This is what we came to reinforce. We're going to bump that up to 3. Look at that. Sunset Staff level 3. The reason I chose this, look at that. An S ranking in Dark. I mean, if you're going to be a Hexer, you probably can't find a better staff than this for a Hexer. Straight Hex. Now, if you want to use, I think this actually, but I'd rather bump up the staff first and foremost. Now, if you're going to be a caster, not necessarily a straight Hexer, Sorcerer, or Miracle Worker, I actually suggest going through... I'm not traveling anywhere. We gotta go and we gotta open up our path ourselves. I suggest the Black Witch's Staff. It allows you to do all 3, sorceries, miracles, and hexes with the same staff. And you can farm it, so you can, you can double up, get yourself a couple of them. You can also find it in a chest. But if you're going to be a straight caster, like an all-around caster, I recommend that. But for a Hexer, the Sunset Staff is probably our best choice. Let's come over here. Let's meet our friend Benhart of Jugo.
Have you business with me? The way yonder is all blocked up, you see, by this god-awful statue. Heavens above. Who thought it a good idea to put it there? Oof, I'm in quite the pickle now. See that statue? Gives me the willies. You stare at it for long enough, it starts to look alive. It just doesn't seem quite right. There are no craftsmen around these parts. Hey, you don't think a real-life person was turned to stone, do you? See that statue? Gives me the will.
Okay, alright. Got our life gem and homeward bone. Come on over in here. And this is the statue he is talking about. Yes, we are going to use a Fragrant Branch of Yore.
I've been petrified, hard to speak. Give me a moment, please.
You know, it didn't take Strayed this long to get back to normal.
I think...
Just saying.
No, I'm fine. Really, I am. My name is Rosabeth. Thank you so much for rescuing me. Oh. You're that traveler. I still haven't thanked you. Well, I'm quite a hand at pyromancy. So perhaps you could consider this my thanks.
I will take that.
I was attacked and turned to stone, I think. I owe you my life. If you had not come... Oh, I feel shameful wearing these rags. I hate to burden you further, as you've already saved my life. But just look at me. My clothes are in tatters. Do you have any clothing that you could spare? I'll take anything, whatever you don't need. I'm not particular when it comes to apparel. Anything at all will do. Just put it on the ground, and I'll change into it later.
Alright, so we're gonna give her some equipment. How about Grave Warden top. And some Grave Warden bottoms. How about that? Now let's see, is this what I'm looking for? Although she does have some orange burrs. That might help as well. And yes, Flash Sweat. Okay, so we're gonna pick this up now. Fireball we might pick up later. We're gonna grab maybe a couple of, I can afford 2 of them. Alright, I'll take them. Just for later on.
I have my very own teacher. His name is Carillion of the Fold, a famed sorcerer in Melfia, our hometown. I was fascinated by sorcery, and so, well, he's so unique, you see. When he set out for Drang Lake, I couldn't let him go alone. But we were separated, quite early on, I'm afraid. I'm rather unskilled. My lord probably ditched me. But, oddly, I'm a fast learner when it comes to pyromancy. What we're fascinated by, and we're skilled at, are not always the same thing. Oh, why can't I just focus on what I truly enjoy? Oh dear, I shouldn't be so choosy. It's hardly my place. I have my very own teacher. His name... when he...
Alright. So I think...
Thank you so much. I'm very happy for this gift. After I change into this...
Yes.
I'm heading for Majula. I'm not sure where I might find the Lord. But perhaps Majula is my best chance.
It's a good assumption. Alright. So she's all good now. She's gonna go back to Majula. We're gonna come back over here and we're gonna let Benhart of Jugo know.
Clearing the way was your doing, was it? Didn't think you had it in you, pal. No. That's not like it sounds, no. It was a pleasant surprise, that's all. Name's Benhart. Thanks to you, I can resume my journey. If we share the same path, I'm sure that we are gonna meet again. I'll repay my debt to you in battle. I swear it, by my sword. The road ahead's gonna be long, but I'm here to help. It's a true man who honours his debts, and I'll see mine paid. I swear it by my ancient sword.
Joy. Alright, so we got his gesture. Just before we open that door, though, we're gonna make this level just a little bit easier on ourselves. Come on out, guy. Pop that guy. Grab this. We're gonna open this one too. This guy's a little less aggressive. Just pop in there and take him out. Alright. So now, I did that because when I open this door, we're going to get flooded with enemies. So, at least 2 of them are out of the way. Alright. Not the most difficult, but, you know. Those 2, taking them out to begin with, is never a bad idea. Boom, hit our first Shaded Woods Bonfire. I believe there is an Estus Flask Shard in here as well. Yes, Estus Flask Shard. Alright. So we got our bonfire. We got our Estus Flask Shard. Now it's just time to grab the rest of this stuff. Oh. Missed that jump. We'll try this side first. Much easier. Just I'm not sure exactly what this is, but it's just there. So maybe I'll get a YouTube comment. Hopefully somebody will tell me what in the fuck that does, why it's there. Just kind of curious. I don't think there's anything here. It's always better to check. Alright, so that's that one side. Oops. Shoot, I should check that wall. Can't remember if there's anything. I don't think there is. But I just walk right off the edge there, buddy. Oh my goodness gracious. Come on, game. You gotta react a little bit. Whole lot of room here. There you go. Yeah. Liar ahead. And if all else, I mean, at least you get some souls. There might not be any items here, but souls are nice. Oop. I clearly did not want to close that door. But whatevs. Well, now we'll open it back up. Now we have this guy. I don't know if you remember him or not, but there was another one of those kind of guys at Doors of Pharaohs. Actually, maybe I haven't come up to the Doors of Pharaohs yet. At least in this run through. So you'll see him again. Nothing there? Right, okay. Now we'll come over here, we'll check this wall. Nothing. Didn't think so, but just making sure. Alright, let's move on. And we'll move into the actual Shaded Woods. So many people just writing stuffs. Who knows what it even says. Now they did redo this layout a little bit, so you just gotta kind of be careful. These guys are not super tough, but at the same time, they will overwhelm you. And they will also just somehow just run right through your spells. Not sure what happened there. Cause poison damage. But as you can see, it's not too bad. They'll fling some poo at you if you're not careful. Oh, don't want to get hit by the poo. Oh, waste of an orb on him. Oh, getting hit by poo. Pummeled by poo, pummeled by poo. Oh, really? Where you going, homie? Alright. Come over here, grab this. Barrel's lockstone. Take a sip. None of them dropped anything yet. Nope. They're pretty easy. Dark Orb just kind of rapes through this level. When we get into the actual boss area of the Shaded Woods, Dark Orb does not do nearly the damage. So relish it while you can as we come up here and hit this second bonfire. Boom. Alright, we're at 17 minutes. I might be able to do the first part. Alright. First thing we're going to do actually though is we're going to come over here. We're going to come back here much later, but there's an item that we want to get. Don't really need to get right now, but I feel like getting it now. Take those guys out. Watch out for the big guy. There he is. Just remember to keep your distance. This guy's not, I mean, he's super tough if he can get you in his claws. Don't let him. Keep your distance and he's kind of easy. Don't let him fall on you. That would be bad. Didn't drop anything. Ah, bummer. Come up here and collect that shiny. Red Tearstone Ring. This is actually kind of what I was thinking. I believe what the blue Tearstone Ring was. We'll check it out. Show you what we just grabbed. Red Tearstone Ring. Boosts attack when HP is low. The blue one increases defense. So again, nothing all too important. If you continue up this way, it'll take you to a Scion Knight in Aldea's Keep. Well, we're gonna come back later. I just wanted to grab that because it's right there. Come over here, hit this bonfire, and then we can proceed on. We're at 19 minutes. It's actually probably more like 17. Alright, we'll do this first little part here. We'll get up to the last bonfire. The other way, that way takes you to one of the DLCs and Drangleic Castle. Again, we'll go there later. Right now, we're just concerned about the forest. Alright, so when you come in here, it's going to be all fucking cloudy. There's going to be invisible dudes coming at you from every angle. So just stick to the right at first. We're going to grab all these goodies. There's our first enemy. You can kind of make out. Oh my goodness gracious. See, not the easiest guys to hit. If you do get them, it's times like okay, son of a gun. Let's regroup here. Alright, stick to the left as we go back. Let's get back into the area that we can see ourselves. Kind of just start over here. Oof. Bad first go. Alright. Pop this. The problem with the sword in this level, it's got a very little attack radius. Man! Oh man, oh man. Just straight up embarrassing me right now. I'm gonna take a sip. I don't want to die. There we go. We got one. I think there's 5 of them in this level. And if that one took up, oof, all that. The trick is to stay on the offensive. Get them in your sights. Don't let them out. Try not to hit the trees. Alright, let's just kind of see if maybe we can just collect our goodies bring them into a little more open area. As you can see, we just keep hitting the trees. So let's go over here. Let's see if they'll follow us. There we go. You can kind of see the outline a little bit. Just be relentless. Alright, and stick to where you can see. It's time to grab this. The old sun ring. If you keep coming to the right here, you'll go up this little path. Stop to check, no one followed you. Doesn't look like it. Okay. And the Chloranthy Ring +1. Alright. We'll pop that on right now. That's always nice to have. We'll use our last Radiant Life Gem. And you know what? Before I forget, let's pop on our Life Gems. We got 29 of them now. We should be okay. Whoop! There we go. I was waiting for that guy to show up. Alright. We're just going to kind of bring him over here into the open area. This is going to lead us to where we want to go. Continue on. We'll pop this on. We'll probably call it an episode after this. We'll just hit this bonfire. We got a couple more things to go grab in that area, but it's usually easier to work backwards in this level. So we'll hit this bonfire. I'm not going to rest here so it doesn't respawn any of those bastards. And we'll go back in. That's going to do it for this episode. That was the first part of the Shaded. We'll finish up that little bit, and then we'll move on into this second part, take out a boss, and that'll do it for the Shaded Woods. But that's going to do it for this episode, this Shaded Woods Part 1. We got a couple of things to collect. We got to go meet Vengarl, but that will all be in the next episode. It'll be real quick, just a couple more things to grab. So that's going to do it for this one. BigSweetC signing off. Peace.